Hey, Aries, calm down. I don't walk into a room like,
Are Cancers known to be like really sensitive?
I'm a Gemini. He's like, you're the prime example of what I learned in school to stay away from.
I'm an impatient bitch.
I can expose you real quickly, so please.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Ha Ha Podcast. Guys, welcome back to another Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far.
Yes.
What have we all been up to?
Guys, how are we doing? Welcome back. Are you guys eating? Comment down below or just say it out in the world if you're eating, if you're about to go to school, if you're about to go to work, if you're just doing your dishes.
It's summertime now, so I guess it depends where you are in the world.
I feel like Tuesdays are actually, besides the fact that our podcast goes live on Tuesdays, but Tuesdays are actually like one of the worst days of the week. I fucking hate Tuesdays.
Tuesdays are like so invisible, I feel like.
No, I hate it. It's like right after Monday. It's not even halfway through the week. Like at least Wednesday, you're halfway through the week. Tuesday is like, you're just after Monday.
Tuesdays are like a March.
Yeah.
I hate March.
Kind of irrelevant to me, Tuesdays I'm like, it's just like a buffer period before like you're done with your week.
The only good thing about Tuesdays is that our podcast
That's
goes
exactly
through.
why we chose Tuesdays.
Exactly. It's to lighten up your day.
Yep.
And I hope we're doing that.
Yep.
Let's move on to the fun fact of today's episode. I have a really fun fact that's actually related to the topic of today's episode.
What? Same.
So, did you guys know the moon is slowly drifting away from the Earth at a rate about 1.5 inches per year?
Wow. And what happens if the moon like is really far? We have no nighttime?
Like, yeah, eventually in a billion years,
It'll
the
just be
moon's
sun
just going to
forever.
be like there's going to be no such thing as an eclipse because the moon is so far. So like when the moon first formed around 4.5 billion years ago, it was roughly 10 times closer than it is now.
What the hell?
And eventually a billion years from now, it will be so far away that total solar eclipses will no longer be possible because the moon will appear too small in the sky to fully cover the sun.
Good thing none of us will be alive for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll all be dead by then, so that's nothing to worry about.
So last year we were an inch closer to the moon.
Inch and a half.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's
Goodbye,
your fun
moon.
fact?
So, as you guys can tell from the title of today's video, we are talking about astrology signs, MBTIs, and really fun, cute stuff like that. So I thought it'd be fun to find a fun fact about what we're talking about. And what I realized is in Gen Z culture, like TikTok, we always are mentioning Mercury retrograde, being like, oh my God, it's the Mercury retrograde. It's because it's the Mercury retrograde. Like, that's why our relationships are failing. Da, 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 da.
I literally have no idea what that is, by the way.
So I was like, let me tell you actually what a Mercury retrograde is. Okay, well, first of all, it's not like scientifically proven that a Mercury retrograde actually does like a disaster to like Earth and humans. But basically it's when astronomically terms, Mercury doesn't literally reverse direction because Mercury moves around the sun faster than Earth. There are periods where the Earth's perspective, it appears to move backwards in the sky. It happens around 3 to 4 times a year, usually around 3 weeks. So when Mercury is quote unquote reversing or whatever direction it's not supposed to go in.
What is a Mercury?
It's like a planet, right?
Oh.
Yeah. It's like the planet because like we all revolve, like it's always spinning.
Oh.
So
wait, why was I thinking about Mercury was like a liquid? You know, there's like metal. Oh yeah, the element. I was like, what the fuck is that? What? I was so lost. Anyways, continue.
All right. Well, if none of you guys knew, it's a planet. So if it's not moving in the way it's supposed to, it's called Mercury retrograde, and that's when people say astrology why astrology connects it to chaos. It says like Mercury in astrology, Mercury rules communication, travel, contracts, technology, thinking / information exchange. So when the Mercury appears to go backwards, those areas become messier or delayed. So communication issues, travel problems, tech glitches, things from the past returning. So like when people are like, oh, you and your partner are going to be fighting more in the Mercury retrograde, it's because it's communication issues, or like people are like, oh, your travels are going to get delayed or like that.
So what's the fun fact?
The fun fact is explaining it. So can you wait? Because you didn't even know what a Mercury retrograde is. So what is a Mercury retrograde now?
The thing that
are you listening? How about you it? Listen. So why people say is bad luck is because humans are really good at recognizing patterns or like pattern recognition. So when your phone breaks during Mercury retrograde or or like it's like easy to blame it on that.
Is this scientifically proven to be true?
So I just said literally 5 sentences ago, there's no scientific evidence that it affects Earth.
So the is fake.
Have you not
But we
heard,
don't
like,
know.
when you're like going through a rough patch, like everyone's like, oh, it's because of the Mercury.
I know, but I was always like, what the f- is that?
But in astrology, it's not meant to be a disaster. Like astrologers like want people to think it's more of a reactivity. So like it's a time for you to rethink plans, review decisions, reconnect with old people, revise work, reflect before acting. But like a lot of people take it as in like, oh, this is like a disaster time period. So like, you know, like an ex is going to call you back, or like one of your tech computers are going to, you know, whatever.
Do you guys believe in this?
No.
No, but like when something bad happens, I'm just like, it's the freaking retrograde.
Yeah. I don't believe it until if something does happen to me, I'll be like, see, I knew it.
Yeah. So basically, to sum it up, Mercury retrograde, people are using it to kind of blame it on things that are happening during this time period. Because like, you know, the Mercury is like,
That was a long fun fact.
I know, that was so long. I feel like that could have been shortened in half, or like even in a sentence. You could have just said.
I feel like people always say Mercury retrograde. I'm like, wait, but like, what is that? It's when the Mercury is going in a direction where it's not supposed to go to.
I'm so sorry, but the way you say Mercury pisses me off.
I'm so sorry, but like the way your teeth look like piss me off.
The way you say Mercury, you're like you change up the way you say it.
Mercury.
Every other Mercury.
Mercury. You're saying it the same way. Say it.
I swear, you said it like Mercury, and then you were like Mercury, and then you're like Mercury.
Okay, now it doesn't sound like a word.
Mercury.
Anyway.
All right, bro. Says the one who thought Mercury was a liquid going around Earth. Is there a liquid around the Earth?
Well, I didn't think it was going around the world.
Well, I said it was going around the Earth.
Oh, okay.
And then you were like, wait, I'm so sorry. What is Mercury? Oh, I thought it was liquid. Why would liquid be floating around the Earth?
Well, as you guys can all tell by the topic of today's conversation, we'll be talking about astrology
signs.
We got into this conversation like a couple weeks ago when I got into an Uber car.
Yep.
And this Uber driver he was like a professional astrologist or something like that. He was like studying astrology for 4 years, and he had like a thick, I don't even know, like German accent. And he just moved to New York like a year ago or something like that. And he was like, oh yeah, I study astrology, and I even take clients. I have like 100 clients or whatever. Damn. And I'm like, dang. And so I was asking him questions, and I was talking to him, and he was like, what's your sign? And I was like, oh, it's Aries. And he was like asking me like, what's your rising, what's your moon? And I'm like, I have no idea. So he was like, what's your birthday, what's the time, and the date of like the location of your birth, and then also the time that you were born. I told him all my information, and he was like looking up my information, and we just got into like a really deep conversation.
Okay.
And it was really interesting because he was just like so deep into it, and there was so many like facts. I don't know if it's like, obviously I don't know if it's true or not, but it was really interesting. So we're gonna talk a lot about that today
because we broke down our horoscopes. So like me and my sisters are not really into horoscopes, but reading this document right now, maybe I will get into astrology because this is kind of creepy. This is kind of scary.
Yeah. So
now I get all you horoscope bitches.
it actually is a little crazy how coincidental everything is.
Okay, so let me explain it, right? Everyone's like, ooh, when's your birthday? Like, what sign are you? You can be a Gemini, but I think what makes you who you really are is your moon and rising. So basically your sun is your birth, like that's what your main character, okay? That's your big sign. So I'm a Gemini. And then there's a moon, and moon is like your emotional needs, instincts, inner self. Okay, that's your emotional side.
It's like kind of like your personality.
Yes.
And then your rising is how you perceive as from other people.
Yeah, how you present yourself to the outside person, like your first impressions, you know?
Yeah. So your first impression from other people, that's your rising.
Yeah. Moon, your emotional side, and your sun is like your main
who you are
big one.
as a person. So I guess I'll go first and we'll go down the line and present our signs. So I'm an Aries sun because I'm born in April 15th. All my Aries queen out there, congratulations. We're sassy queens. I have nothing else to say about that.
Okay.
So Aries, we have a little document here. Aries are courageous, independent, and passionate. Keyword passionate. I can really empathize with that. This is your core identity: bold, direct, competitive, and fiercely independent. You don't wait for permission or a perfect moment. You just go. Natural born leader who leads by doing, not by talking about doing. Do you guys align?
Yeah. Sure.
What's your sun, Erica?
I'm a Gemini because I'm May 22nd. All my Geminis, all my Gemini queens who got falsely accused for being two-faced, everyone rise up. Let me explain what a Gemini woman sign is. So we're witty, curious, and adaptable. Always has something to say. She can talk to anyone about anything. Quick mind, loves information, probably funny in a very clever way. I think that's pretty evident.
I disagree.
All right.
Okay, my sun is a Leo. I was born July 25th. It's like on the cusp of being a Cancer and a Leo, and thank God I'm a Leo. I do not want to be a Cancer, no offense. No offense to y'all, but I do not want to be a Cancer. Anyways.
Are Cancers known to be like really sensitive? And like the ones emotional. That cry a lot?
Huh? They're like emotional, like they cry a lot.
Oh, I hate Cancer. I feel like I would hate Cancer men.
Yeah, Cancer men are bad, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyways, Leos are confident. They're generous. Oh my God, I thought I said gorgeous. I was like, damn, period. I was going to say confident, gorgeous. Like, yes. Confident, generous, and enthusiastic. At their core, they need to shine. They're warm, generous, and naturally gravitates towards being seen and appreciated. And Leo suns genuinely light up a room, not always on purpose. It's just their presence, and they need recognition to feel alive.
I don't know. I think you sometimes dim the room.
But
you come in and we're like, oh, she's mad again.
Oh,
she's mad again. The lights like kind of flicker, not
don't
light
give
up.
Don't give me a reason to be mad. And we'll
like when she walks in from after school and the lights are like flickering. You're like a haunted house.
Suddenly it's like thunder.
That's Evelyn.
The cloud is like
Evelyn,
overcasting the
house. Okay, let's move on to moon.
Okay, moon. So your emotional side.
So after we have this, Erica has this app where
Co-star.
If you put down like your birth date, your birth time, your birth location, and all that jazz, it tells you what your moon sign is. I found out my moon sign is also an Aries, also double fire sign.
And what does that mean, Evelyn?
So a moon Aries. Aries moon is impulsive, passionate. Do you guys agree?
Possibly.
Potentially.
I agree with the impulsive.
Just continue.
Keep reading.
Your emotional world moves at lightning speed.
Wow.
You feel things instantly and intensely.
Wow.
Emphasis on, but you also recover fast.
She's like, wait.
Read the next sentence. Read the next sentence. What does it say?
You don't simmer. You don't simmer. You ignite.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Keep going.
anger burns hot and then it's genuinely gone.
Like, what?
Wait, that is so accurate.
You probably confuse people who hold on to things longer than you do.
Whoa.
Wait,
Valid.
Wait, I need to reread that sentence. You probably confuse people.
So people are like confused, like, wait, how are you already over it? Like, I'm still so mad about it. And you're like, oh, it's not that deep.
Oh.
But then you're like, like, for example, Evelyn and I will have arguments and like we're both heated as fuck. Like we're like, rah, 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 rah. Give Evelyn 30 minutes. She's like, I'm hungry. And then she's like, oh yeah, Erica, like for this next Tuesday, like da 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 da. And I'm like, bitch, you don't get to talk to me right now. I'm still pissed from that 30-minute conversation. And she's like, wait, I genuinely don't understand why you're so mad. I'm like, you were just as heated as me. Like I'm like, am I crazy? Am I fucking crazy?
Guys.
And she's like, it's really not that deep. And I'm like,
guys, I have like a really fast personality. Like I like get over things so fast. It's like not even funny.
But you also get like
I'll get
irritated
heated,
really
yeah.
easily.
I'll get like emotional really fast and then like cool off really fast. Like everything's really fast for me. Like things just go by really fast. So like I'll be like really fucking mad about one thing and be like, holy fuck, I want to like I'm so mad. And then like give me like a couple seconds and I'll like completely forget about what I was mad about. Like it's really normal for me. And I feel like in the past a lot of people would be like really confused. They'd be like what happened to like 10 minutes ago? Like why were you like
no girl, I'm still confused.
Yeah, so that's like just part of my personality. But so like that's kind of crazy how Aries moon.
Whoa, guys, you guys just talked about how you don't want to be a Cancer. I'm a Cancer moon.
Oh, no wonder. Erica's a sensitive girl.
Yeah, bitch, watch your fucking mouth.
She's sensitive.
Okay, guys, so moving on. I'm quite literally the opposite of Evelyn. I am a Cancer moon. Guys, just listen to the difference between Evelyn's blurb and mine. I'm emotional, nurturing, and empathetic. Underneath all the Gemini lightness is a deeply sensitive emotional core. She feels everything. She just might hide it behind humor and chatter. Home and family means everything to her emotionally. And then Evelyn's over here like, ignites really fast.
Impulsive, passionate. Your emotional moves at a lightning speed. You also recover fast.
Yeah. Wait, do you guys agree with mine?
Yeah. She's just a little...
And guess what, guys? I know the sentence, she just might hide it behind humor or chatter, I think is so true. I feel like sometimes when you like get really emotional or like sensitive about something, you're like, you kind of like fake it.
Joke about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all my like empathetic girlies, like, what's mom's moon, bro? Because mom always be telling me I'm too sensitive. And I'm like, wait, what's wrong with that?
Mom Loki seems like an Aries moon.
But I think low-key mom's sensitive, but like low-key she like is like tells me I'm too sensitive, but I'm like, what's wrong with that?
No, I think mom and I are like really similar. I think she's like
very like
she's either like she's like not sensitive. I mean, she is sensitive, but like she's like not she doesn't
deep it.
Yeah,
and she's always been like, oh, you're too sensitive. And me and my friend would always talk about it. I'm like, wait, isn't that low-key a good thing? I could connect with other people. I'm empathetic. I have emotions. I'm confused.
I feel like I'm empathetic too, but
I feel like empathy has nothing to do with your sign though. Like being empathy and being sensitive has nothing to do with each other.
I think it has. I don't think nothing. I think it has some stuff to do with each other. Like if you're sensitive, like you just feel emotions. Like you just like feel what other people are feeling. Like you just like when someone's sad, I feel it, and when someone's mad, like I'm like I feel it. And like I feel like I'm going through it. Like that's empathy. Whereas like I'll stop there.
Okay, Emily.
Okay, so me, I'm a Taurus moon. Taurus moons are sensual, practical, and stubborn.
Sorry, I like really relate to the last word.
Wait, what was yours again? I don't want to hear it from you.
But like stubborn.
I can expose you real quickly, so please zip it. Emotionally, they're slow, steady, and deeply private. What?
That was just worded really funny.
Oh,
Slow and steady.
no, not that. Their feelings run deep, but they don't share them easily. They need security and comfort to feel safe, and sudden change rattles them more than they'll ever admit. They're the friend who seems totally calm during a crisis, but processes it for months later.
Is that true? Do you agree with that?
Like yes and no.
Which parts do you agree with and which parts do you don't?
I agree with, like, I guess I don't really understand like the last one.
They're the friend who teams like you're like, oh, I'm like low key like kind of avoidant vibes where you're like, it's okay, and then like later you like process it slowly and you're like, maybe I'm not okay.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I agree with it.
Like a crisis, not like a small thing. It's more like,
Yeah.
I
I also don't like change either. I like change. I like good change, not bad change.
I don't think anyone likes bad change.
Yeah, that's pretty good. No.
Well, do you think you're private or practical? I don't fucking know. I mean, do you think you're emotionally slow and steady? Because
Here, I'll start with my rising. Rising, I'm a Scorpio, intense, mysterious, and powerful. This is what people feel when they walk into a room, an intensity that's hard to explain. People are either drawn to them or slightly intimidated. They don't give away at first, but makes people more curious. Curious.
I feel like that's kind of accurate, I guess. Like people definitely get intimidated of you.
I'm not a bitch. I don't walk into a room like,
I remember like so I was talking to someone, they were like afraid of Emily.
really, who?
I forgot who I was talking to.
Like someone your age?
No, yeah, someone that we were working with. And they were like, yeah, I was like most intimidated by Emily.
wasn't it her?
Oh, was it you?
It was Camille.
It was Camille, our assistant.
Well, also I think it's kind of an
But
age thing.
I think someone else also said the same thing. One of my friends, I think.
It's also kind of an age thing. Like when you're like talking to a younger teenager, you're like, I'm kind of scared
Of a teenager.
Yeah, like when I go into like a mall.
Teenagers are like judgmental.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, I guess
your
we're
rising?
reversing the order. Rising. So this is what first impressions, guys.
Erica's rising.
I'm a Pisces. I'm sensitive. Wow, damn. I'm sensitive.
You're double whammy sensitive.
I'm double whammy sensitive, artistic, and dreamy. How the world sees her: soft, dreamy, approachable. People probably open up to her immediately without knowing why. She absorbs everyone's energy like a sponge. Wait, that's so accurate. I genuinely think that's so accurate.
Yeah, I feel like you do absorb everyone's energy like a sponge.
Yeah. You just like recited that like word by word.
She's a sponge.
Like I feel like I'm a really good therapist. Like all my friends just yap and I'm just like yep. And I always wonder like why they yap to me, and I don't give like crazy good advice. I think I'm just like a really good listener. What can I say? Guys, Gemini's rule.
Well, that was Pisces.
Well, yeah, but
Pisces
my son.
So this rising is your first impression. I guess, okay, my first impression rising sign is a Sagittarius. Ooh la la. I'm optimistic, adventurous, and restless. Do you guys agree?
I don't know what my first impression of you is, to be honest. I was like
maybe optimistic.
Optimistic, adventurous, and restless. What the world sees first. Oh, wait, sorry. Optimistic, hilarious. Oh, I'm funny.
brutally honest is true.
Brutally honest, and always looking forward to the next adventure. That's also true. This rising softens your Aries edges just enough to make you magnetic instead of overwhelming. Oh.
So this one kind of helps you out a little bit.
Okay, so
you're not so scary.
Yeah. People want to come on whatever ride you're on. Ah. Interesting.
Or stay away.
Wow. So fun fact about Sagittarius, it's also a fire sign. So I'm triple fire sign, guys.
Wait, really?
Yeah. An Aries.
No wonder.
I'm an Aries sun, Aries moon, and then Sag rising, which
Wow.
is insane.
That's crazy.
The Uber driver was actually like, so continue on the conversation with my Uber driver. I told him all my information and he was like, oh my God, you're an Aries rising and an Aries sun and you're a Sag moon or Sag rising and Aries moon. Like, and
he
was
parks
like,
the car. He's like, get out.
Like, I'm scared.
he literally, I'm not even kidding. He like looks in the viewfinder, like looks at me. He was like driving. He's like looking in the viewfinder, looking at me, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? What do you mean? He's like, that's 3 fire signs.
Babes.
You're fiery.
He's like, you're the prime example of what I learned in school to stay away from.
I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, my mom's also like a double Aries, and I hated her. And I'm like, I was like,
Bro, your kid might have mommy issues.
I was like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, fun fact, out of the 3 of us, I'm the only one without a fire sign. I'm pure water and air. And Emily is Leo is a fire
sign.
I don't know about Taurus and whatever else she has.
Wow.
We also have none of our things are
The same.
the same.
Oh yeah, none of our
We all
things
have
are the
different
same. We're
things.
all like really different.
We all kind of touch upon each Scorpio
Sign.
sign.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
It's really interesting because I don't believe in this stuff, but it's just fun reading up on it and relating to everything because like low-key, I do agree with mine. Double Aries is no joke. Her identity and her emotional world are both fire forward, impulsive, and deeply self-driven. She doesn't just want things, she needs them now. The Sag rising softens the bluntness just enough with optimism and it'll work out energy, but makes her even more restless. I am pretty restless.
Erica, the one who's fun until she's in her feelings. Wow, why the am I just like a fucking crybaby, bro? I'm just like, yeah, she's fun, but
She cries a lot.
she cries. This is genuinely interesting combo. Gemini sun wants to stay light, witty, and unbothered, but my Cancer moon means her inner life is deeply emotional and remembers everything. All right, so watch your mouth. And my Pisces rising makes her come across as soft, dreamy, and a little mysterious to people who first meet her. She's probably the most empathetic of the 3, but also the most likely to feel overwhelmed and not say anything about it. Wow, boom, on the fucking dot.
Really? You're the most empathetic? I feel like I'm the most empathetic.
I mean, I think you're empathetic, but also like, I mean, I think like you show your empathy more, but like I'm more like, I like feel it internally more.
Just tips for embracing your sign, it says here on the doc. I'm not like an astrology expert, but apparently you can use your sun sign to guide your life purpose and passion. And then your moon sign to better understand and express your emotions. And then your rising sign to project confidence and make a positive first impression. So just keep that in mind.
Mine, Emily, is the one with the main character energy. Like, exactly. I love my sign. I actually I love all three of my signs. They're like, it's just like perfect match. Okay, just let me read you my blurb because I'm fucking obsessed with it. What the
I'm confused.
I'm like excited. Leo sun gives her warmth, presence, and a need to be appreciated. She lights up rooms and knows it. Duh. Taurus moon is a grounding force. Emotionally, she craves stability, comfort, and loyalty, and she does not like being rushed or surprised. Ooh. Scorpio rising is a wild card. It gives her an intensity and magnetism that makes people a little intimidated before they get to know her. Probably the most, you'll either love her or you're a little scared of her energy of the 3.
Wow. You're the type of person that would like pretend you're in like a music video.
I just love being a Leo.
Do you do that?
I love it.
Do you walk down the streets and you pretend you're in a music video?
Yeah, duh. It's like I just like, I love being a Leo. It's just like me.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
I guess it's a Leo, guys. I feel like we're like representing our house right now.
What do you mean our
like
house?
of our like I feel like I don't know. Okay, never mind.
Wait, this was really interesting. So we have like how each of us like would interact with each other and how like compatible we are. So I want to read Evelyn versus Emily because I like this one. Evelyn versus Emily. Two people who both want to be the one in charge. Aries moves fast and impulsively, and Leo wants to do it their way and get credit for it. Probably the most fun, but also the most combustible pair.
What does that mean?
Like,
Boy, what do you mean? What does that
like
mean?
combustible.
Oh.
Like the most like explosive
Oh.
pair.
Scorpio rising. Emily will outlast Aries, Evelyn in a standoff every time.
What does that mean?
That's what I like to hear.
Is Scorpio a fire sign?
I think a Scorpio is an earth sign.
Yeah.
It's a water.
Water and fire.
Oh, it's a water.
You know what I learned?
What?
So I was talking to one of my friends who's like kind of into astrology or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, me and Evelyn fight the most. Like I'm the water and she's a fire sign, and usually you would think like, oh no, I'm air, and usually you would think that air would like blow out the fire, you know, like I should be cooling you down, but apparently in like some cases, like air actually makes fire worse. Like, you know, like wildfires, that, like when you try to make a fire bigger, you like put air on it. So that's why we fight a lot, and it's really heated.
Read Evelyn versus Erica.
Okay, Evelyn versus Erica. Aries bluntness. Let
me read it. Aries
Bitch.
bluntness meets Cancer sensitivity. Evelyn probably says things without thinking, and Erica holds onto it longer than she lets on. So true, guys. The saving grace. Gemini Erica can usually talk it out, and Aries Evelyn moves on fast.
Yeah.
Also true. Also very true.
Deep down.
That is so true.
Deep down. Evelyn, like,
That happens all the freaking time, guys.
Evelyn clocked out of like any argument or fight I have, and I'm like, bro.
Okay. Erica versus Emily. Actually a good match energy wise. Pisces rising and Cancer moon means Erica sees people deeply, and Leo sun Emily wants to be seen.
Wait, so I'm like validating her like every Emily's like, and I'm like, yeah, up here, and she's like,
I'm eating that up.
Leo says Emily wants to be seen is the funniest sentence ever.
They
That's
probably have
crazy.
the most emotionally fluent relationship of the three pairs.
Wow. This is actually so accurate.
Yeah.
It's kind of
This is-
scary.
okay, the most astrologically chaotic dynamic is probably Emily and Evelyn.
Oh my god.
Both have huge I lead energy, but in completely different styles. Evelyn charges, Emily commands. Wow, this is crazy. Someone's gotta blink first. Erica is low-key the emotional glue of the group. She'd never say that out loud. Cancer moon plus Pisces rising means she's absorbing everyone's energy, whether she wants to or not.
Is that a bad thing?
But although I still feel like I'm always kind of more like I want to say in something. I'm not like I'm
No, you do
absorbing
have
everyone's energy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I always kind of like I'm like, okay, but like blah blah. I'm not like just
you're not
absorbing.
like a passive.
Like I'm not like I wouldn't say I'm more like the emotional glue where I'm like, oh, there.
Yeah,
I'm more
she's
like-
definitely not like that, guys.
Yeah.
Like, don't get it
Like
twisted.
guys, just because
Erica's
I'm sensitive,
not like Emily.
I feel for you.
I feel for you.
You're
Evelyn,
amazing.
I understand you're
I'm
like
like, shut the
f***ed
up.
up.
No,
Like-
she's the opposite. She's the other side of the emotional.
She's like the
We should talk about our MBTI.
Wait.
Well,
is that a good debrief of our signs? I feel like we need to debrief it more.
yeah, we should debrief on it. Well, I agree with everything that.
Same. I think it's pretty accurate. Obviously, not everything's like
To the
perfectly
T.
accurate, but I think like the general things are pretty accurate.
Like it makes sense.
Who am I the most compatible with?
None of us.
Yeah, so who? Do we have an answer?
Everyone's like concerned. She's like, wait, am I an outlier of the population?
Okay, so
An
I'm
Aquarius.
Were you ever with a fire sign in the past?
with like my significant other
Is
relationships.
this romantically or just like in general, like people?
Romantically? I've never been with an Aries sign.
Maybe that's, or any fire sign. Maybe that's
Are you
why
sure?
they all failed.
Probably. I was with a lot of Scorpios.
But I do wait, what is Scorpio? What's
Earth.
Scorpio
It's
is Earth
Oh.
or air, something like that, and they're like the ones that are like super analytical and
Logical.
like logical, critical thinking. Scorpio's water. And I don't know, I was always drawn to Scorpios for some reason. I think it's the logical side of it, but
Let me see what my boyfriend is. I think he's a Pisces.
And I guess
he's a Taurus.
I guess I need to check out more fire signs.
And you know what though? Like I always thought like you need a guy who is as fiery as you.
Really?
Because then if they're like too gentle, like you're gonna b them around. And like knowing you don't like that. Like you don't like to b them, you know? Because
right. No, I need someone like dominant.
Yeah. But then if for like, that's why I always think like you need a guy who is as fiery as you.
I need someone that's like passionate, like, but also I need someone that's like passionate and also someone that doesn't like hold on to the guilt afterwards. Like,
what do you mean? What guilt?
Not the guilt.
Resentment.
Yeah, resentment. Someone that doesn't hold on to resentment as long.
Like grudges.
Yeah, grudges. And I need someone that's like
understanding.
Yeah.
Of your fireness and how fast you get over it.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like they will think, I don't know, I feel like only my Aries will understand. But
guys, comment down below if you have I'm really curious about like the other girls who have like all fire signs.
Ooh, yeah.
I want to know like their, like I want to do like a, like what is it called, like a lab test, not test,
like a human society.
Yes, a social test or something.
Social experiment.
I want to do a social experiment gathering women who are all three fire signs and seeing how alike you guys are.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. I don't know anyone that's all fire sign except for myself. So if you guys are all fire signs, please let me know. Maybe we can have like a little group chat forum or something.
Yeah, like, hey, like, did you also have a fight with your sister and like got over it 10 minutes? Oh my god, yes. Yeah, they just don't understand, like it's not that deep. Oh my god, yes, girl. Wait, what are Gemini's romantic signs most compatible with?
Libra and Taurus. I mean,
what about Leo?
Libra and what? Leo is Aries? Leo's most compatible with Aries? Romantically?
Huh. I've never.
I guess I think
men is different. Like men, Gemini,
men are
women.
Oh.
Like the women and men are different.
Maybe I'll start. I mean, guys, I'm in my single era, so not yet.
Trust me. By herself.
I'm by myself, guys. But when I am ready to date, maybe I will explore a Leo man. So if you actually don't even forget about it. I was gonna say if you're a Leo's man, like slide up in my DMs, but like not now.
Just forget about
She
it.
needs to forget about it. Okay, now we're going to move on to MBTI. And MBTI is Myers-Briggs type indicator, and it sorts you into 16 personality types using 4 pairs of opposites. So the main ones are you energized by people or alone time? So extroverted or introverted? Do you trust facts or gut feeling, sensing or intuition? Do you decide with logic or feelings, thinking or feeling? Or do you like plans or going with the flow, judging or perceiving? So what's your guys' MBTI?
Oh, well, before we like present our own MBTIs, should we guess what each of our MBTIs would be?
Well, we already saw it.
Yeah, we already
just based off of like what we know about each other.
Okay,
so wait, also there's this, it's MBTIs, if you are not from Asian culture, is really f***ing big in Korea, to the point where like
job
they ask
interviews.
that in job interviews because they genuinely think MBTIs are so accurate. It's kind of like astrology, but like on a cracked level. So that's why it's like split into these 4 categories, like extrovert, introvert, sensing or intuition, thinking, feeling, judging, perceiving.
And people will put this in their dating app profiles too.
Like when you meet someone for the first time, like instead of asking like, oh, like what do you do in your free time, they're like, what's your MBTI?
Yeah.
That's how like big it is.
One of my friends who's Korean, like genuinely believes in this.
Oh, really?
She's like blames the reason like her and her ex didn't work out is because, and like I kind of like relate to, like understand her. Like she's a very T, which is thinking, very logical person, and then her ex was like very like F, so very feeling, very like emotional, and she was like, that's why it didn't work out. Or for example, judging or perceiving, you like type A plans or go with the flow, like that can also interrupt to whatever.
I don't get the judging and perceiving part.
So like I think I don't know which one stands for which one, honestly, but it's kind of like, are you type A or type B almost?
The judging or perceiving?
Yeah, it's like, are you more the type to like really plan everything out and be super strategic and stuff, or are you kind of just like go with the flow? I honestly don't know.
Which one is that? Judging? Judging is going with the flow, or
Judging is make a decision and move on. Perceiving is gather information and keep options open.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so J is they rather have like lists and schedules, whereas perceiving.
Okay, let's start with Emily. Which one do we think? Extrovert or introvert?
I think she's an E.
I think Emily's also an E.
But there's also scales of this. Like someone can be an extreme E, or you could be like 40% E. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like Emily is like kind of down the middle, but more leaning towards extroverted.
Yeah. I think Emily likes her alone time, but more on the E.
Yeah. And then between S and N, sensing and intuition, I feel like yours would be intuition. Probably.
I think yours is, yeah.
Wait, what's the difference between sensing and intuition?
I think that's more, do you believe in like facts, like logical facts, or more?
That's thinking or feeling.
No.
Yes.
They're very similar.
Wait, what is it?
Just like gut feeling or like trusting.
Do you
facts?
trust facts or gut feelings? I think Emily would be gut feelings.
I feel like she would be gut feelings, but very, very close to trust facts.
No, she's fully gut feelings, I feel like.
Nah, I feel like she's 50-50.
Really? And then does she decide with logic or feelings? I think
feelings.
Yeah. And then does she like plans or going with the flow?
Definitely a plan.
Yeah, definitely a plan.
Definitely a plan.
Definitely a plan.
Like,
All right.
did you all see her timestamps for prom?
All right.
That's a plan right there. More than a plan.
All right, moving on to Erica's.
Wait, was it
assessment.
accurate?
So I was 63% extroverted, 53% observant, which means I was more 63% extroverted, 53% observing, 72% feeling, 74% judging, and then 60% turbulent.
Okay, the like adjectives are kind of like up right now, but
so
what is
I
your
was
total?
ESFJ-T. So I was
ESFJ. Oh wow, were we literally on the spot?
Yeah, except Evelyn thought I was more
Intuition
N than S,
like more
gut feeling, but I was more S.
Sensing.
So you're ESFJ.
FJ.
Oh wow.
ESFJ. It gets a little confusing because there's so many like adjectives that go into MBTIs.
Yeah.
But take your test, guys. It'll click a little bit. All right, everyone guess mine.
Erica's definitely introverted. And then
Say like how much percentage you think though. Like, do you think I'm extreme introvert or like extreme extrovert?
I think you're like more introverted, but then you're like not extremely introverted. Cause like, yeah, I would say you're like 60% introverted.
Well, I thought you would be more extroverted than introverted, but I already saw yours. So, but what I originally thought was like similar to me, like 60% extroverted. And then sensing or intuition.
I would say intuition too.
Yeah.
And then between
Thinking or
logic or feelings, definitely feelings.
Yeah, feeling.
And then between judging and perceiving, like
Perceiving.
between going with the flow or making plans, I think going with the flow for sure.
I am a ISFJ, which means I am a little bit introverted. I'm sensing, so
Trust facts.
F, feeling. J, J is I like a plan. But I am pretty like 50-50 in like everything except for the judging and prospecting, whatever that means.
Erica and Evelyn are the same.
Yeah.
You guys have the same MBTI.
The thing with MBTIs though is like whenever they ask me these questions, I'm like, I do that sometimes. It's like so circumstantial that like
it changes all the time.
It changes all the time for me. Like I was an ISTJ recently, and then I switched to an ESTJ, and then like in the beginning of college I was some random thing.
I took the test. Mine is also an ISFJ, and for the longest time I thought I was an ISTJ.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're ISFJ.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not surprised for that. I'm surprised about the F.
Because I feel like I am more logical when it comes to like making decisions.
Yeah.
But also it's like 55% actually.
Maybe it's because of your single era.
Feeling. I'm 55%, so it's like I'm like barely on the cusp.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm 78% introverted, 64% observant, 55% feeling, 58% judging, and 72% assertive. What is assertive again?
Assertive is like dominant, like
My way or the highway.
Assertive versus turbulent.
we will describe me and Evelyn's MBTI will describe it into detail. So we got ISFJ-A, and it's the assertive defender,
Altruistic, reliable, and deeply committed protectors.
Hey, Aries, calm down. Calm down.
I'm
Calm
so
down.
sorry, but you read so
Bro,
slow.
because when you read it, no one can understand it.
Can you guys understand me?
You're just rambling, bro. You gotta.
No, I'm not.
No, you gotta let them
You-
like absorb the information. You're like,
You kind of twist your words.
no, you're like this. You're like deeply committed protectors who quietly support their loved ones and help. Mind you, we're in a fucking podcast. You're
All right,
not reading to
let
yourself.
me read slowly then.
You gotta let them absorb
Okay,
it. Like,
let me-
You know, like. Audio readers, audible readers, you can't just read the book. You gotta have emotion in the reading.
Okay, let me read slowly. Ready? The assertive defender, altruistic, reliable, and deeply committed protectors who quietly support their loved ones, uphold traditions, and maintain harmony.
Thank you.
Strengths: dedicated and reliable, observant and detail-oriented, altruistic, puts the need of others before their own, and show their care through practical acts of service.
I disagree.
Challenges: neglecting their own needs, conflict avoidance, and resisting change.
I
actually
disagree
like
with that.
completely disagree with all of this.
Evelyn
I think
does
I need to-
not neglect her own needs. She
think
does not put others' needs in front of her
She
own.
avoids conflict though.
She does not resist change.
Yeah, I don't resist change.
Did you answer these questions correctly? Because
I
you
don't know.
Maybe you put it in a way where you wish you could be like this. You're like, I feel like I should be thinking
Like,
like
I
this.
want to be this, so yes.
Definitely not, guys. But I don't. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I need to take the test
I think
again.
I could kind of relate to the challenges.
Mine was ESFJ-T, so I'm the consul. Consuls are very caring, social, community-minded people who are always eager to help. The strengths are unwavering reliability, exceptional organization skills, and a natural talent for bringing people together. You intuitively know how to make people feel comfortable and cared for. Challenges are, because you avoid conflict, you may inadvertently neglect your own needs to please others. You also require a high level of external validation and appreciation to feel secure.
That's like a Leo right there. I guess you need a lot of validation.
Do you seek a lot of validation?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's a common thing that's going around.
Maybe I seek validation without knowing it.
That's so funny. The compatibility. What?
That's so funny.
Can't relate.
Compatibility between ISFJ and ESFJ. Highly stable and nurturing match. Inherently value.
So we're basically all the same thing except the I and E.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the A and T. You guys are more assertive than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need to take the Myers-Briggs test again because I don't fully relate to mine. I feel like I relate.
I'm not like that.
I feel like I relate more to like maybe an ISTJ or something like that. I don't know. I have to take the test again. But in conclusion, do you feel like you guys learned a lot about yourselves?
I mean, I already knew all this stuff, so like, no.
Yeah, I did like a deep dive on the astrology stuff and
After the Uber driver.
after the Uber driver talk, yeah. And I'm like, damn, I'm an impatient bitch. I really am.
Bro, you're like prime example is you reading the fucking description.
I really
You're like reading it like and we're like, what? And I don't even know what you said.
I am really impatient.
And you say it in a way where there's like no character in your words. You're just like essential and I.
But in my head, it like all makes sense to me. But like my biggest impatience I notice is like in the morning when I'm like brewing my cup of coffee. I
That is so
literally
niche.
like I need like I have a pot.
Actually?
Yeah, I have like a water pot, and like you know how you have to wait for the water to boil. I'll literally fill it up to like the exact amount of water I need so that it like boils faster, and I'll put the water like on high.
Actually,
Yeah, and like me waiting for it, I'm like, oh my god, like I have to do other things while I'm waiting for the water to boil. I can't just like sit there. It actually like irks me.
I'm pretty impatient, but not as impatient as you.
Yeah, you're also impatient, I would say.
Yeah, you're also impatient. Okay, so Emily and Evelyn are like impatient in their own ways, where like
I feel like
Evelyn is like, oh my god, she has it's like an itch, and like if she doesn't itch it, she's gonna explode.
yeah, like if the elevator, like the elevator button's a good example too. Like every time I step in front of an elevator and I need the door to open, like I'll like spam the button.
Or if it's not going up, she's like, click, 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 click. Whereas Emily's impatient where she's in like a time crunch, or like kind of very type A vibes.
Yeah,
you know?
like if things aren't
like
going
things
her
need
way
to go like in a certain way, she's like, why aren't you doing it like this? Why are you taking so slow? Whereas Evelyn is just like impatient in general.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe you should try yoga. I feel like low-key like zodiac signs might be helpful in the workplace. Like you'll understand your boss more. You're like, people are like, my boss is a fucking bitch, and you're just like, nah, she's just all three
She's
Aries.
just an Aries.
Like you gotta empathize with the all three Aries.
Anyways,
Guys, comment down below what water sign you are. I think the more interesting thing for
water
me,
sign?
I mean, what sign you are. I think it's more interesting to know your moon and rising.
Yeah, let us know if you guys agree with what we've been saying about our zodiac signs and MBTI.
Like what you guys know about
tell?
us.
Yeah. Are you guys able to tell, or are you guys learning something new about us?
Yeah.
Any of my Gemini girls, comment down below.
Aries girl, always seek out for me for help if you guys need.
What? Yeah. Time to wrap up this episode.
This is the last season of today's.
What?
Wait. Bro.
Last season of this episode.
Wait, also comment down below if you guys want another like episode of this, like if we didn't like satisfy your needs on that, like if you want us to go even more in depth, let us know. Like,
I don't know if I can, but just let us know and maybe we'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
See you guys in the next episode.